Terrible taste.
Boo, 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 boo. Should I do another one where I'm just shitting?
What the fuck is wrong with you? It's very different from the act. Well, if you haven't seen it, what are you doing here?
That's
But
pretty much the movie if you haven't seen it.
that's the whole movie. I actually didn't want to watch this. I only saw it because it got recommended to me. But I heard it was like a movie. It was like 2 hours of people walking, and I was like, yeah, fuck that. I'm not watching that. But I got recommended. We saw it, and we're talking about it now. So it must have made some kind of impression.
Yeah. Look, this
Fucking
is a
woof.
absolutely tremendous movie. Yeah. It's hard to watch, dude. Dude, it was so hard to watch. Like, when a movie like makes it so like uncomfortable, but like not gory, disgusting, but just uncomfortable because you're feeling the emotions that the characters are feeling. You know, it's a good movie. You know the
Yeah.
movie's doing what it's supposed to do.
And like I was saying this to somebody, I was like, I am the one of the biggest compliments I can give the movie is that someone asked me like, "Did you enjoy it? Did you have a good time?" And I was like, "No, that's not. I didn't enjoy myself. I didn't have a good time watching this movie, but it's great." Like, and there was like, whenever I said something about it, and it's so true. Like, it's not gory, but it's like all of it feels real, and it's just like the movie's just not cutting away from what's going on.
Well,
I mean, none of it
there's
feels gratuitous. Well, except for one scene, I thought it was like unnecessary, and it's not even much. But I was like, the rest of it felt gratuitous. Like the one scene where the guy like trips and falls and like grinds his face on the pavement. It's like that. That probably wouldn't happen. But the rest of it, I was like, it's
yeah, that was the
horrifying
one.
and
Yeah.
like just like, oh my god. But it feels real. It feels like this is legit what's going on. And this is the way it is. Crazy good dialogue.
Hmm.
And as crazy as all like the kills are, I feel one of like the strongest like emotional moments are like when they're just walking and talking. You get like so many different kinds of people on there. And it's so crazy that and I think I knew this movie was gonna wreck me when they were like, all like we're all gonna walk and die. I was like, okay. And then they're like, and then everyone's just making friends immediately. And they're all being
Yeah.
funny and like chilling and being like, oh fuck you, but not you. And I'm just like, oh, I'm gonna get destroyed by this movie. I'm not ready for this.
Mm.
I'm not prepared. Honestly, the most emotional moment of the entire movie for me, honestly, I can't even put into feelings why. I could like feel like the emotion coming up was when is his name McGreedy or something like that?
I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember the names, but I know the characters'
Like
faces.
the big fat white guy who's the main character
Yeah. Yeah.
is telling his new black BFF that
Kamat. We'll
like
call him Kamat.
he's telling his commat that he's gonna wish for like a gun and take out the marshal with it. And the guy's like talking about it. I'm like, no, man, you got to be like, what's that going to accomplish? That's not going to solve anything. You want to do something, or like going back and forth, like this is going to bring you down. And he like shows him like, look, there's a rainbow. That's the reason to be grateful, right there. And I don't know. I really don't know what it is. It just like it brought it up. I was like, oh my, I'm about to cry because
Yeah.
it's just bringing it out of me. And it's like it is
Yeah.
yeah.
I like the wish part because the wish is like the way they were talking about it is like you have to wish for something money can't buy. And that's like that really made me think like if you had a wish but you already had limited money, like what would you wish for? And then, the like what he did at the end, like that or what he was saying the gun and kill the marshal, kill Luke Skywalker, everyone wants to kill Luke Skywalker. But I'm like, damn,
10 naked ladies.
10 naked ladies. You could buy 10 naked ladies. Yeah, but it'd be free. Yeah,
Yeah, they have
it
to pay
really
for
made
it.
me
Somebody's
think in
still gonna
that
be
scene.
paying for the naked lady.
Uh,
Yeah, so many great characters. There's that of course you got like the main character, chubby white guy. Kamat is a great character.
he's a great character.
Really good character was of course the Luke Skywalker's son who's walking, sets up that whole scene on the hill, which is scary as shit. You've got that guy who's a total fuckface who fully got
Yeah.
that kid killed, and everyone's like, fuck you, bro. And you can tell that he's like not he's drugged out of his mind. He's not willing to give it. He's like, "Oh, you eat a dick. I don't give a fuck." But like, you can feel it just weighing on him the whole time, and he's totally losing his shit over it.
You could tell something's wrong with him. You could definitely tell something's wrong with him. I'm curious. My dad took the Stephen King tour in Maine, and when he took the tour, he saw the cemetery for Pet Cemetery. He saw the sewer that was inspired by it, and they were talking about how Stephen King would write his books, and he would take walks and he would write while he's walking just about ideas that he has. He would take his, notepad, notebook everywhere. And I'm really curious to kind of think what was going through his mind through this one, Obviously walking, but I don't know. Stephen King's mind's very, very that is crazy. And he actually I don't know how much you know about Stephen King, but he got into an accident when he was older from writing while he was walking. He got hit by a car, and then he was never the same again. But it's very interesting to kind of, think what he was thinking when he was just because he had a long walk from school, and a long walk from work. Because he was out, he would work in town, he would go to school in town, but he would live like 2-3 miles outside of town. So he'd have a long walk to school to work, from work. So he was just constantly just writing, while he was walking. And then he was just inspired by, you know, things around him. Like the whole thing with he walked by the sewer and he was looking, he was like, what if there's a clown in the sewer and everything led to this sewer? And then that just came to him and then he wrote it down. Pet Cemetery, the same thing. He saw a dog or a cat right next to a cemetery. And he was like, what if your cat died and you could bury them and they turn into a zombie? It's
Yeah.
that's just crazy.
Psycho
The
shit.
long walk, yeah. The long walk, I'm curious to see where he got that inspiration from. Obviously the walking, but
Yeah. I'd like to
yeah.
dig more into it. I wonder how much like Stephen King is kind of tortured by his own. I mean, like, because obviously it makes him money, but also like it must be like scary to live in that kind of mind. I feel like he might have like
Mhm.
imprinted like his experience onto these characters, and that he's like walking and he's brainstorming, he's coming up with ideas because these characters are kind of going through the motions of what does this really mean while it's going on too. So our chubby boy, when he is walking, he goes like, I mean, "We kind of have to be here." It's bullshit. Like, "You don't have to be here. You signed up." It's like, yeah, but do you know anyone who's ever not signed up for this? Like, if they're going to
That
put this
is
in front of us, like,
yeah.
do you really have a choice at that point? It's an interesting idea, right? I don't know if I agree with
That
that.
is
Yeah,
that's
but
that's my favorite part of the movie, because of how bad everybody was living, You're either rich or poor, and a lot more people are poor than they are rich.
yeah,
So it's like we're gonna have one thing, one contest, and you can choose to sign up. If you win, you get unlimited riches, everything you want. But if you lose, you die. But your life's already bad enough that, you're gonna die a bad life anyway. And it's kind of like you have a choice, but do you really have a choice? I really
yeah,
liked that part of the movie and what they were talking about because that was really interesting to think about.
yeah.
It's like
And
you
they
have
bounced
a
off the different
choice.
perspectives too, where it's like, and money doesn't matter, man. I'm here for the wish. That's what matters. Like, hey, that means something. You're right about that, but you're wrong about money. If I had money, I could do a lot of good shit with it. And I was like, you kind of
Mhm.
have different perspectives bouncing off it. And honestly, it's to me the biggest thing this movie has going for it is that you get more and more scared. I mean, how many movies are out there with like these many guns shooting in it that every time a gun goes off, you get scared? Every time a gun
Yeah.
went off, I flinched when this movie happened. And I'm like a nerd to like
Mhm.
action movies or like Transformers where like a million machine guns are going off. Like, yeah, whatever. Guns and movies. We've seen this. This movie sets it up so well. Like someone gets shot and goes down, and you're like, that's a real person. You feel like a real person just went down. And it extra sucks because you get more and more scared of it as the movie goes on. And because you care more and more about the people and the friendships. And again, horrible shit. I mean, like that tank drives over that kid's legs and he's screaming in pain. That other guy goes back and goes to shoot one of the people and they just shoot him in the stomach and let him bleed out. They don't even finish him off. They teach them a lesson
Mhm.
on how to do it. And of course, in the end, you have McGreedy. I think his name is McGreedy. His character,
I I think you're
his
right. Yeah.
he's elevated by the experience, becomes a better man through it, and does not seek out revenge and gives up his life so that Kamat can make it. But Kamat is so traumatized by it that he becomes the fallen character and
Well,
then tragically
s- that
takes out the Luke
that's
Skywalker.
that's the interesting part of the movie because that's not at all what I took away from that. I took away he knew deep down that I love we're calling him that now. He knew deep down that he was right, because he told him, "You're not gonna be able to do it. Killing a man, killing someone, it's takes a lot," And I'm like, he knew deep down he wasn't gonna be able to do it, and he knew deep down that if this was gonna happen, if he was gonna avenge his dad, that like, he was gonna have to be the one to do it. So he was like, "You need to keep going. You need to keep going." And he knew that he didn't have much left, so he made him keep going. And then he took one and saved his life. And it was like, "Please do it for me because I couldn't. I'm not the guy to spread change. You are. That's kind of what I took. And I think you could. There's a quite a diff, or there's a lot of parts of this movie where you could think about different things and interpret it differently than other people, and I like that a lot about this movie.
Yeah, I mean that's it. I mean, how many movies come out like that? I mean, like I loved the new Superman movie. I loved it. It's great.
Mhm.
But does anyone think that like they don't know what that or that does anyone disagree about what that movie's about? Apart from
Yeah.
stupid people who are like, it's about hating America. Like not what I'm talking.
Yeah.
Like, does anyone
Yeah.
disagree that
Yeah.
like when Superman goes to Lex Luthor goes, I'm a person, I do my best, and I fail, and that what's making listen, a beautiful message, and I'm all about positive shit in movies. But it's very clear what it is. You don't I feel like there's not as many
Yeah.
movies that come out where it means something very different to me, that means
Mhm.
something different to Benjamin, that it means something different to Komet.
Yeah.
Komet's perspective change.
Mhm.
It was a whole movie. And honest, I'm not gonna, I don't know. I texted a couple people. I got out of the movie and I texted a couple people and I was like, hey, I'm really glad we're friends. If you ever need anything from me, I like, it sounds corny as hell, but the movie, and it's a movie where like some shit happens. It just straight up doesn't make any kind of sense and you don't care. Like they can fall asleep while they're walking and then like wake up on each other's. I'm sure some asshole's gonna get in the comment section and be like, and you're like, actually, there's some kind of real, not that you can really sleepwalk. And if you are really doing, I don't give a fuck. This is bullshit, right? You're not falling asleep while walk. But I didn't give a fuck in the movie. I was like, okay, cool. Like he can walk, he can go, or he's on his third warning now. Fucking get on him, Komet. Like
Dude, that
drag him
was the
along.
most intense scene where the gun was in his face and he was just like and just walking, and he was walking uphill and the gun was like right in his face because he was on his last warning.
Yeah.
That was the most intense scene for me.
That was so insane. And then our religious guy goes down because he can't make it very far. The son of
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker has to go down because he gets sick for the first time in his life. But even he committed. He was going to be like, "Yeah, go team. I'll give the money if I win. I'll give it to this guy's mom or whoever they wanted to give it to, or this guy's wife
Mhm.
who died, who didn't get his 10 naked ladies." Crazy good
Yeah.
movie. Really big. Go watch it.
There
Honestly, even if you haven't seen it and you've listened to us spoil the whole movie right now, you should still go and watch it. Unironically.
Yeah. There's like I feel like any Stephen King book or idea should be made into a movie because his mind is just that creative,
Yeah,
You can
there's
make so
always something
much
worth
with
talking
just
about,
some
even
of
if the
his
movie's not
ideas.
good.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's kinda like
Like the
M.
Pet
Night,
Cemetery, the remake Pet Cemetery was not really good at all. The remake It was good, but it's like
the
you
second
were
one.
saying M. Night oh, I thought it was okay.
I like the 2017 It, I don't like the 2019 It.
That's fair.
Like the
2017 is
3-hour
definitely
2017 one
better. Yeah.
is great, that one's good. I feel like with M. Night movies, what I was saying was like, he there's always an idea in there that's kinda cool, although the movie isn't always good. Like, there's a movie that came out
Yeah.
a couple years called Old, about a beach where, like, people
Oh,
go out
yeah, I
and
know
they age
yeah,
really quickly, which
I've
is a great fucking idea, not a good movie.
well, yeah, not a good movie at all,
But a great
but
fucking
it
idea,
was
and like
interesting, yeah.
lots of stuff we're talking about. I wish they did it better, but
Mhm.
yeah, I would be down. That's why I'll go see the Stephen King movies when they come out because there's going to be something to talk about, even if the movie is dog shit, and it is sometimes. It happens.
Mhm.
So no, that I'm not honestly. Well, this isn't a good example because no one agrees with me, but I'm not the biggest fan of The Shining as a movie. I loved Doctor Sleep. I thought that was excellent, but I wasn't a big fan of.
Well, you didn't like The Shining?
Yeah, there's something we could do.
That's
We can honestly do. Is that another fight we're gonna have? We could do that one. Put on the
I
list.
mean, we'll put it on the list because
It's
I
a
think
classic, but that doesn't make
Shining's
it
one of the
good.
best horror films ever made. Yes, 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 yes. If you call it a classic, then yes, and it's The fucking Shining, dude. If you say, "Do you know what The Shining is?" to literally anybody, they're gonna say yes.
If you say, "Do you know what the human centipede is?" to literally everybody, then they're gonna say yes.
No. The old people will say, "What's the human centipede?" and then you show them, and then they literally just die because of that's how cringe it is.
What's better, The Shining or the Titanic?
You can't even compare the 2. That's I'm not even gonna
But how
answer
many
that.
people
That's
know
just
about
not
the
a fair question.
Titanic? How many
Everybody
people
knows
know
about
about
the
the Titanic?
Titanic. Everybody knows about The Shining. Infinity.
Titanic is a classic.
If you ask little kids about the Titanic, they might not know, but they'll know about The Shining. They might think it's the sun, but, they'll know.
Okay. Well, that was a long walk. I'm gonna try and make clips again because that was kind of fun last time, but eventually I'll get good.
Yeah.
What are we doing next week? We're doing, what's that movie called?
I mean, there's
One
quite a
Battle
bit
After
that's
Another.
out. One battle after another. You know what's also just came out that I haven't seen yet, but I will see, unfortunately?
The Black
Black
Phone
Phone
2.
2.
Yeah.
Haley's like, "You saw the first one, you could see the second one. Second one looks scarier." I'm like, "Shit."
First
Second
one's so
one looks
good though.
ridiculously scarier, like, a lot scarier.
If you watch that, you can watch Smile too.
Alright, no.
You
Hell
can watch
no.
Smile too.
What did the Black Phone 2?
Is
Let
he
me look at the
Googling the Black
reviews.
Phone 2 right now?
73% on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, that's not bad. 6.7 out of 10. The first Black Phone was unbeatable, though.
That's actually true. The first Black Phone is so good. Did you see Him?
No, I heard that movie was terrible.
I don't want to watch it. I saw the trailer. I
Yeah.
didn't want to watch it.
I'll wait for it to come out on Peacock or something like that to watch it.
People were like, but Jordan Peele. I was like, Jordan Peele's producing it. He's not
He
directing
produced it.
it.
He didn't direct it. He
He
produced
didn't direct it. He didn't
There's
write
a-
it. And so this is
There's a big
bullshit.
difference. There's a big difference. Yeah.
Are you gonna go to the Wicked? Do you have a theater that's doing the Wicked double feature, like the 5-hour thing?
But I'll just watch it at Peacock. I'll just rewatch it with Haley on Peacock, and then we'll go and see. I don't need the double feature.
I might go see the double feature. It's fucking expensive.
It'd be cool.
I have unlimited, and it costs $10 with unlimited. With no
Damn.
unlimited, it costs $30.
God damn, yeah.
That's fucking insane.
That is. But it's worth it though because it's
K-pop
such a good
Demon
movie.
Hunters. I need to see that.
Yeah. The music is so good. It's very corny, but in all the right ways.
Predator's coming out soon. New Predator movie.
That looks like the worst Predator movie. That looks so bad.
That looks worse than have you seen some of the other Predator movies?
Yeah, that's why it's so funny.
Did
It
you
looks
see the
so
one
bad.
from fucking what year was it when Shane Black decided that he was gonna make a Predator movie and it was dog shit with Keegan Michael
I
Key?
saw the one where it was like Mega Predator, and then it was like a bigger predator than everyone else, and they were, and then the Predator versus Predator.
Yeah, no Predators. That one was pretty good actually.
I saw that one, but it was the trailer. I saw the trailer every time we see the trailer because we see the same trailers in Guam. I turned to Haley, and Haley's like, that looks terrible
You're not
because
gonna
it's
watch
like.
it.
It's like, this is the most dangerous place in the world. I'll wait till it comes out. I'm not watching that in theaters.
Did you ever
This
see
is the most dangerous place in the world. What?
Did you ever see Prey? That's a good ass movie. That's a Predator movie from before, but it's a good ass movie. There's one thing in it that'll annoy you, but apart from that, it's fucking good.
Because they said, and this is the most dangerous planet in the world. You are prey anywhere. And then he's, I am prey to no one.
Yeah, since when did yeah, that's weird. That's weird. I missed so many movies. What's wrong with me? What kind of attractive man who likes movies am I?
Just
Going around here,
attractive.
just a pretty face. I'm on the comeback trail though. I'm back in the movie gym. Back in the movie gym.
We're on the comeback.
All right, we're on the comeback.